All right, let's see what's happening here.
An agreement with Robert that he would be the father to both of our babies. You know, this is my wife. We are married. We have always wanted a family. It's very important to us that the children are related. So, unfortunately, the only way to do that is if they have the same father. And he made an agreement, his idea, that he would be the father to both those babies because, you know, everything's so expensive. And artificial insemination, sperm donor, it's like so expensive. And yeah.
Correct.
Why did you agree?
Well, I've known these people for 10 years. We are really good friends. We spend a lot of time together. They make a beautiful couple, and they're beautiful people.
Come on, man.
And, you know, they're unable to have this kid on their own.
Of course, they're unable. They're two women.
And so I agreed to help them with that.
All right.
Out of the kindness of my own heart.
And the kindness of your heart. The devil tricked you, my guy. The devil tricked you. This is gonna be good. Let's see what's happening here.
So he consented and you all started the process.
Yes.
Yes.
We slept together.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you all did the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Yes.
Saved on costs.
Yep. Saved on
Okay,
cost.
got it. Just use the parts that we got.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So both of you, or who got pregnant?
We both are.
Yeah, we're both pregnant. Yeah.
Oh, right now.
Yes,
Correct,
right
yes.
now. Right now, Your Honor. We are both expecting.
Oh, this is good. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh? This is definitely not good.
So you're both pregnant right now
Yeah.
by Mr. Pham.
Yes.
Correct.
And so were the genders revealed?
Peace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what are we having?
I'm having a girl.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm having a boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got girl and boy. Oh, you all did really well.
I know,
Girl
right?
and boy.
That's what I'm saying. We
Got it down. All right. So we got girl and boy. And why is there an issue? I thought we're all happy. This means the plan worked. Why are you suing him for the cost of the party? He agreed to pay for it?
He agreed to pay for it, and
Is now
Actually, do you-
is now refusing. Yes,
Yeah.
so at the party, it was at a restaurant that we rented out for $5,000. We invited our family, our friends, exes in relationships, because we invited the exes that we're still on good terms with. You know, we're all civil, we're all friends.
Yeah. That's big.
Wait, I just had to stop it real quick. The exes that you were on good terms with, how many exes did you have, first of all, right? And the fact that obviously one right there is a stud, right? When that was just talking. So he clapped both of them up the natural way. And some studs is like, I'm not going for that. But $5,000, come on now. Like, come on. Like, really? This is worse than these baby showers that these chicks be doing instead of marriages and weddings and whatnot. Let's go.
yeah, this is an adult relationship.
Yes.
We're very
Yeah,
secure
we're
in
all-
our commitment.
Yeah, and one of those exes happens to be my ex-husband from a handful of years ago.
Okay.
Yes.
More the merrier.
And we are on civil, positive terms.
Yeah.
And at some point during the party at the restaurant, I was speaking with Kevin, my ex-husband, outside of the restaurant, and Robert came up and saw us speaking and seemed to think that something was two ways going along romantically, consensually, and he thinks that he is now not the father of the child that I'm carrying.
Oh, so let him tell that part of the story,
Okay.
because I do want to hear from
Now, this is getting interesting.
you, Mr. Pham. So you're at the gender reveal party,
That's correct.
the one you agreed to pay for.
Yes, under the terms that they were my kids.
Okay, well, that's understandable. What is it about her interaction with her ex that made you just fly off the handle and decide, I'm not paying?
Well, she's saying they were speaking outside, Your Honor. I believe they were doing a lot more than just speaking outside.
Oh,
As a matter of fact,
what did you see?
well, there was a couple things. Initially, I saw them dancing very intimately on the dance floor. And when I say intimately, I mean it looked like they were having intercourse with clothes on.
What?
What a mess.
And on top of that, when they didn't think that anyone noticed, I saw both of them go to the side of the restaurant, exchange kisses, fondling with each other, doing God knows what else. And
Ooh, sounds like she didn't know, and she's like, oh, I didn't know that he saw that.
So that's when I approached them.
Did y'all have liquor at this gender reveal?
There
I was sober, Your
yes,
Honor.
Kevin
I
was
sober.
drunk.
We were, of course,
Yeah,
not
of
drinking.
course we were sober.
But Robert had been drinking, and as had Kevin.
It was open bar.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Your Honor, I went up to them and confronted them about the situation, and that's when she was actually defending her ex-husband, talking about how he was so much better in bed,
Whoa.
and all of this crazy nonsense. It was just...
Now,
I want you guys to take a look at what's happening here. He got a good offer. A really good offer. At the time, right? These two devils, these two women, right? The evil is definitely going to come out of her. You can tell. I don't know about her. But her, right? He got such a good offer. He couldn't pass it up, and he bought into that offer. And look now, the devil let you feel good about what you were doing. They're good people. Look how about they're not good people. Look, if they were good people, they would not be doing this to this guy. You can't be good and do bad things. That's just not how it works. And now he's gonna feel the repercussion of his decision. The devil let you make it feel so good, and look now, set you up, and guess what now? You're gonna feel the repercussion of your action. And this is what the devil do. It sets you up and then it betrays you.
now, so this is a stud muffin here, right? She's getting intimate at the baby reveal, gender reveal party. This guy, unless I'm missing something, he's not in a relationship with these two women. He was just the donor, right? These two women are together. They're married, whatever you want to call it, whatever the situation is. And he offered to pay for the gender reveal, obviously thinking, hey, these are my kids. I'm assuming he wanted kids. That's why, instead of doing them a favor. But you're paying for all of this. I get it. I was saying, why should it matter if she's kissing on the guy? But if you're like, yo, I'm shooting the club. I don't know why. Why would she let you shoot the club up if she's dealing with this other guy? Unless you promise to financially take care of them. That's the only thing I can think of. What incentive does she have? Unless you just, I'm going to pay you child support. I'm going to put you guys up. I'm going to take care of y'all. And spending $5,000 on a gender reveal, man, I don't know. That's crazy. Let's get back to it, though.
Bizarre.
I can guarantee you, this guys that's reacting to don't see what's happening here. But if you're going to have, well, you shouldn't have done it either way. This guy is evil, what he did. But let's say he did it anyway, right? And he noticed that this chick here is getting physical with her ex-husband. Of course he can say now, like, is the kid really mine? Or is the kid your ex-husband? Because women are that evil. I guess we'll figure it out in a minute.
But see, she was pregnant, so she said she didn't have a drink. Because, you know, sometimes they say a drunk person's words are a sober person's thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't drinking. So she started telling you how the ex-husband was better in bed than you.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Were you saying that, Ms. Marshall?
I was not. And
Oh, he's making all of this up.
the interaction between Kevin and I on the side of the restaurant, from untrained eyes, looked suggestive. Kevin was drunk. He was happy for
Okay,
it.
she's lying. She's lying. I can tell she's lying. She is
That
lying.
we are having a family, and he was getting a little affectionate,
With a
maybe
stud?
overly affectionate, and I didn't want to cause a scene. I knew that he was happy for me, so I went along with it.
So he was like
Wow.
hugging you
Yeah.
and I'm so happy for you.
Yes.
I went along with it. That is cap. What a mess.
But being a little bit too handsy.
Yes, and I knew he means well. It was not any kind of anything like that. And
You
Are you okay with this? Are you okay with this?
weren't offended by it. You just felt like it was somebody that had had a few too many to drink and that was very familiar with you.
yes,
So
Your
they
Honor.
were kind of overstepping the
Yes.
personal boundaries.
Yes, and I didn't want to make a scene at this party, so
That's not an excuse. Sorry, I don't buy it.
It was all fair game.
So when Mr. Fam confronted you, like, well, wait, if you like this with your ex, I don't know if this baby is mine or not. What did you say?
Again, I was not making a scene, trying to mitigate the situation. Like, it's all good. There's nothing problem happening here. I don't know what he's talking about you are so much better in
Mr.
bed than I
Fam,
am.
let me ask you something. Were you drinking? Like, do you think your judgment was impaired a little bit? Maybe you were just being a little paranoid.
I don't drink, Your Honor.
You don't drink at all. You sober. You saw what you saw.
I saw what I saw.
What did you see?
I saw hands going in places where they shouldn't have been going.
Okay, Robert. Okay.
Lips making connections with necks. And it was just
She doesn't know. What
a situation that shouldn't have happened. It just was.
So once you confronted her and she said, listen, it's nothing. Like, he's had some drinks. I'm fine. There's nothing. I'm not. That did not ease your doubt?
Not at all, Your Honor. I know Ashley. I've known her for 10 years, and there was a look in her eyes that let me know that there was something much more going on with her and her ex-husband. And you know what? His ex-husband even looked at me. Her ex-husband even looked at me and told me that they wanted him initially to be the father.
Oh.
And that was another red flag.
So he said, So he was like, listen, they wanted me to be the father at first, but I didn't want to do it, so now you're doing it.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And now you have doubt.
And now
About just Ashley.
Okay, so I'm assuming, but I think I'm correct, which I shouldn't be, but I think because her know that she was with her ex, she wasn't comfortable with the ex doing it, and that's why they didn't do it with the ex. They wanted this guy. But apparently she kind of maybe took a ride around Boundtown.
I have doubt.
And now
About just Ashley's baby or Katrina's as well?
at the very least, Ashley's baby. And I don't know if Katrina seems to be completely content and enabling this whole situation, so
Robert,
she's cool with that.
You know that that's
It makes
a
me
reach.
question
That
whether or
is
not
such
she's
a reach.
also having sex with
You know what?
other
We
men.
are in a committed adult relationship.
Oh, I just had a light bulb. So are you feeling like they may have been having sex with her ex and you because their intent was to make sure they conceived? So maybe he was a part of this too, and whoever gets us pregnant first,
Right.
we're pregnant.
That's correct, Your Honor. And if I'm
You
really
think
paying,
that was the plan?
Diabolical.
from what they told me, that wasn't supposed to be the plan. From what they told me, I was supposed to be the father.
Oh, don't tell me they set this guy up. Yo, if that happens, wow, what a plot twist.
I'm
you
supposed
are.
to be the one.
The devil is conniving, is manipulating. He's so good. He's so good. He's so good. He's so good.
Because then they
Let's-
wouldn't be siblings because one of you could have gotten,
Correct.
It'll still be
But
simple.
your point was maybe they had tried this previously with him, and now they're trying it with me, and now you have doubt.
That's correct.
And so at the end of the day, once you felt like you didn't know if the babies were yours, you were like, I'm not paying for this shower.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I
Once
mean,
you
it
got
is
this-
clear that the reason why you would agree to pay for their gender reveal is to reveal the gender of babies you thought were yours. So I'm going to agree to pay for this $5,000, have a big party, let's have a big celebration because you think you're the dad. Then you see this intimate moment and you're...
Bro, $5,000 though is crazy. $5,000 for a party, for a baby? Who cares? Why are you putting on a show? People are gonna come and they don't even really care. They don't really care. They're just there for the thrill and the excitement. That's about it.
start thinking and you're like, hold on, before I drop $5,000, I want to make sure these kids are mine.
That's right.
And it seems reasonable under the circumstances, even though we don't know if you're overreacting or not. But I'll tell you one thing about a paternity doubt.
Never lies.
It never minimizes. it only maximizes. I've been doing this a long time. I've rarely seen paternity doubt.
Oh,
minimize over someone-
wait. Hold on. Did you guys pick that up? Hold on. Watch this.
Minimize to where someone just says, okay. It usually just keeps festering and festering until you know for sure. So before we get to the ruling on the...
Okay, watch her. Just watch her expression and how she reacted. I think she is not a part of it. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
Gender reveal party and the costs associated with it, I think it's important that we get the paternity results. My staff did have you submit to DNA testing, and I have the results.
Oh, Lord. If we ever need you, we need you now.
I've always heard about this, that they could do that. They're both pregnant, right? Is that what they said? Because I could be missing some things. You can do a paternity test while they still have the child. I mean, I know science is, like, how do you do that, though? It's none of my business, man. But let's see what happens with this.
As it relates to the child, the unborn child of Katrina Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham.
He's the father?
You are the father. You are the father.
That's what I initially said.
Oh, you don't need to make comments like that.
So you're serious about this. You have that much doubt.
Well, it was actually.
I got it. Well, we have that result as well.
No, Robert, you know that you're the father. You know that you're the
Oh, okay. Something is up. She's not confident at all.
We're
gonna find out.
We slept together?
Find out.
Okay.
All hell break loose now. I've never seen this video before, honestly.
As it relates to the unborn child, Ashley Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are not.
I knew it. What a mess. I knew it. There was just something off about her. There was something off about that woman. I could just tell. Right? What a mess, eh? Watch how hell breaks loose now.
Knew it. And you try to have me pay for it.
She's acting like she doesn't know. Oh no, this must be wrong. She knows. She already knows. This woman is evil, man. Evil.
I really thought that the bro was the father, though.
Ms. Marshall?
She's like, what is going on?
Right.
Say. So you've been lying to me this entire time, Ashley?
I have not been lying to
Oh,
you.
well, obviously you have. You said it was just a kiss.
Here we go now. The real hell in these women. Well, the guy too, he shouldn't have done this. This was the devil setting him up. He needs to work on himself, because if he'd work on himself, he wouldn't have got himself into this situation where clearly he's like, oh, I get to sleep with two women, give them child, and you think the devil is not gonna punish you for it? He's gonna set you up, and literally you may get away knowing that one try to mislead you and take advantage of you, but man, this is the great work of the devil, this deception right in front of you.
Oh, it was a kiss? This was more than that.
We'll talk about this.
So I can't believe you would humiliate me like this in a courtroom.
We'll talk about this.
I absolutely cannot believe this.
So, Ms. Marshall, are you ready to admit something that perhaps you weren't ready to admit before these paternity results? Because I will always say this. Plaintiffs may lie and defendants may lie, but the DNA, it never lies.
They don't lie, baby.
Yes.
Look at she's trying to make something up here.
I did have relations with my ex-husband before the contract was drawn
Run
up.
that old thing back.
Before the contract was drawn up with Mr. Pham.
Correct.
Oh, before.
Your Honor.
What about the agreement between us?
I know that's right.
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do it here.
The children now will both have different fathers. That wasn't your original plan.
No, it was not our original plan, Your Honor.
And yet, you still have two beautiful children
Yes.
coming into this world. You're very blessed. The question now becomes the $5,000 for the
You see how evil people are? Not just women. People in general are evil, man.
gender reveal party.
She said, listen, I wonder who actually came up with this plan then. Did she know she was pregnant and she came up with a plan? Yo, this would be interesting actually. I don't know if they mentioned at the first part, I may have missed it.
Do you expect Mr. Pham to put on a gender reveal party for a baby that's not his?
I don't.
No.
I don't think that's fair.
All right. Well, the judgment is simple then. Mr. Pham, you've got one baby. You agreed to pay for the gender reveal party for the children who would be yours. And so therefore, judgment for the plaintiff for $2,500. I wish you all the very best of luck. You guys got a lot of mess to sort out because
What a mess!
the thing about it, when you bring children into the world, now you have a responsibility to figure out how to co-parent with all of these folks that are involved. Court is
Yo, that child is gonna be traumatized for the rest of the life of that child. Not only doesn't have a dad that's gonna be there and help grow that child, but that child's gonna have two moms. Two moms. Oh Lord, help that child. What a mess.